time. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Agents of the Collective, brought to you by the Collective Entertainment Network. I am your GM, Ray, and I am joined by Brian, Amy, and Mason.
You almost called me Greg. I heard that.
I said Mason.
Mason. Yeah.
Mason.
You almost said Greg. I heard that.
Nope. I was
in a process.
I'm not looking
My
at
wife
you.
calls you Greg all the time.
I'm not looking at your screen, so I can't see your names. I'm looking at the camera, so I don't mess it up. I'm coming off the noodle.
Okay. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
You succeeded, but I'm just saying, I heard that pause.
So you got that backup character ready?
Are you sure you want me to bring another character in?
Yeah, I could kill two of them and leave you with one. That's no problem. Anyways,
I'm still with my original character.
Yeah.
I am too, kinda.
Sort of. Your character is just
In a real roundabout way.
Adjacent.
I've had a bit of a journey.
Yeah, a bit.
Your character is definitely in his early 20s. He's trying to find himself.
Literally.
Many hats.
Now he's recently found God, and he's kind of sticking with that for a bit.
I've seen some stuff, but I found God.
But I found religion, so I'm going to stick with that.
It's been good. It's been going good.
Father,
show them your radiance.
Speak, priest.
Yeah, I want that on a shirt. Father.
I mean, if you want, Ray, you can kill off both of my characters, sure, and I'll bring Mercy in.
All right.
I'll bring the real game breaker.
Yeah.
Hagtha will lose her shit, and yeah.
No, I'm gonna
We'll
try.
become another person just to keep her sanity.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she'll lose it, and Amy will have to make a new character and
start a whole new campaign. All right, guys.
Might as well.
Hagtha, the descent into madness.
Hagtha is the villain.
Oog would be Oog would be a mini boss and a half.
her right hand.
He distracts in one move.
Mm-hmm.
Oog is that character who descends into evil because he wants to protect the one he loves.
Exactly. He doesn't want to be, but he wants to protect her.
He wants to keep her safe, so he'll keep her safe.
And he'll do that any way he knows how, and that is probably by distracting everyone.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
Who wants to detail us what happened last time? Brian does.
Amy made eye contact. Okay.
Oh, I was making a different kind of eye contact. Like, what's your shirt size, Ray?
And
look at the Facebook chat.
There's a kind of eye contact for that?
Oh my god. I need that in a large, please.
Large?
Extra.
Yep.
Extra large?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so my card.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so back to this game. Last time on Punchline.
Dragon Ball Z.
I'll be over here giggling in pure joy.
Last time we were able to successfully retrieve Hagtha, as well as Oog. We got out of the shadow plane. We navigated our way back. And then we proceeded towards our gala event. Everyone looking absolutely fabulous, absolutely stunning. No one understanding the question, what are you wearing? Or who are you wearing? Not really quite getting that. And yeah, everything actually was fairly straightforward, fairly enjoyable, even up into the public defamation of a political figure, which went so amazing. I still love the fact that she was not only changing the locks before she even publicly denounced him. Mrs. Cortez is such an awesome woman.
Yeah, she is.
Then, feelings were had. Elion made his move. Greg and Xavier have
feelings were then
mysteriously
had again.
vanished. Greg and Xavier have mysteriously vanished, and what was it? Miss what's her name?
Markee, Sara Markee.
Markee, yes, mentioned that she may have a good idea on how to follow up on the second part of our agreement involving going to the Broken Blood Manor. But we haven't quite gotten all the details on that as of yet. And certainly not, Greg, who has mysteriously vanished again.
But us meta knowledge know it was that good type of escape.
Mysteriously vanishing.
It's a good thing.
Those are my notes. Where did my notes go?
That's not what I heard.
Okay. All right. We'll play it with this group of notes then. All right. So,
you find yourself in a swamp. What?
You guys could go ahead and hit the long rest button if you haven't already. You guys are, waking up a late night of partying and then convulsing and having a good time, blowing off a lot of steam.
A lot.
Elion, you wake up wrapped in a sheet. The morning light coming through a window. In a bedchamber that's vaguely familiar because it was darker the last time you saw it. It appears the closet at the Gala wasn't the only experience Sarah had planned for you.
I feel drained. but I also feel like I have a lot of energy. But I'm also like super relaxed. Is this euphoria?
Yes. This bedchamber is lavishly decorated, but not gaudy. The sheets are soft and smooth. The bed is insanely comfortable. And it kind of hits you. This is the first time you've actually slept in a long time.
Well, I mean, I feel like there wasn't that much sleeping.
Right, but you
I
didn't
only
wake
need
up.
4 hours.
You didn't wake up from a trance. You woke up from sleep.
Oh, that's fair. Yep.
There is a note on the bedside table.
Along with $40.
Money's
and a
on
note
the
saying
table.
thanks for a good time.
Don't hit you.
Yep. That says, it's not your magical armor, but in referring to your clothes have been cleaned, are in the bathroom. Clean up, come downstairs when you're ready. Sarah.
Part of me wants to just like jump in my clothes real quick and go downstairs like little kid on Christmas. But then I don't want to be like super. I'm trying to remember what it was like when I. It doesn't matter. It was a long time ago. I get dressed and I make it look like I'm casually going downstairs.
Yep.
I don't know if astral elves blush, but I'm probably blushing.
Yes.
I'm glowing.
You are. You're glowing.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
And so you head downstairs. Hagtha, you wake up in your normal room. Nothing has moved. There are no gifts. There are no letters. Everything.
There's no strange man.
There's no strange man.
Oh my God, you're living the dream. You're completely alone.
There's nothing.
Finally.
There's nothing that was different
I feel like there's a
than
but.
when you came in.
But.
Nothing.
Oh.
Well, there is
I knew it!
a weight lifted off your shoulders. You feel a tension gone.
Finally feel like I could breathe again.
And as you stand up and sit up, put your feet on the floor, you see this black liquidy shadow put slippers on your feet for you as your feet come to the ground.
Oh.
And Oog snakes up around you or curls up around you like a cape and a stole at the same time.
I'm so glad to have you back, Oog.
Happy to be back.
You don't have to do the slipper thing. It was very sweet of you, but you don't have to do that.
Okay.
I appreciate the thought, though.
Slippers go poing. So, what fun adventure are we up to today?
I've no idea. Let's go see how hungover everybody is.
That should be fun.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, I guess get up and go find breakfast and see who's awake.
You come out and down and into Sarah's office where she has a breakfast table brunch style, not brunch style, buffet style, a buffet style set up for you. Mimosas, everything, and it looks and smells fabulous.
Sounds good.
Greg, you wake up, the sunlight gently caressing you, but you're not tangled up in a sheet. You're tangled
That
up.
makes sense.
You're tangled up in a half orc.
Also makes sense. I checked the bite mark on his shoulder that I left, make sure that's healing properly.
It's going to bruise nicely, just the way you want it.
I feel a little bad about that.
He wakes up. Watsy really don't have hair, but he does the motion of brushing the hair, your hair in the morning. Gives you a gentle kiss and good morning there.
Morning. Shoulder looks like it's bruised a little bit. Is that a little stiff? Is that still stiff?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't think I would be quite that rough. New body, really aggressive. Sorry.
Snake-like jaws. It's
yeah,
fine. It's fine.
That sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Just glad you're not venomous.
Did you want to have that unhinge your jaw?
Yeah. Quiet, you're not there.
And
You're a voice in your head, you're like, I know what else could be stiff.
Hold on, I got something for this.
Do these exercises every day.
I can just dislocate it at will.
I can mute both of you.
What fun is that?
It's a lot for me. I have all the power.
Xavier gets up, stretches. Oh, fun gala and all, fun evening and all, but I gotta get to work. Morning crew.
Right. Possible suggestion. I mean, not like a thing, you should do, something you could totally choose to do.
All right.
But we're staying in the penthouse up on top of the building, and I'd assume it would let you, have a bit more relaxed mornings if you were starting there. If you'd like, while we're there, while I'm there.
So
It's great.
Just something to think about.
I'll definitely take my break this time.
Right. Now, biggest question. Where did you throw my jacket?
He looks
It's
out over
there.
He looks out over the balcony.
Yeah, that's in the other building.
Oh, your pants are gonna be real fun. They're on the flagpole outside.
I can probably live without the pants, but I kind of need that jacket. I think I put my smith tools in there.
Well,
that might have been how it actually got across the way.
Yeah, it seems heavy enough.
Yeah, you really threw that with gusto.
I'm sorry, I'm excited and.
No, I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it.
Yep.
I need to check in on Cutter. Do you want to put pants on, or do you care?
I'm gonna go take a shower.
All right. Once he's out of sight, I'm gonna snap Cutter back to me.
Remind us again what we had Cutter doing.
Cutter was in the
corner.
coin office waiting for the second in command to show up so he could notify him and show him where the dangerous documents were, as well as, the blueprints I left that basically guaranteed that he essentially, all the evidence indicate not only was he embezzling money, but basically he was committing attempted murder by setting up his desk to explode, and that it was a sheer miracle that he hadn't been killed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's nothing that Cutter hasn't seen. Brian.
So Cutter pops back into existence. If you don't mind, I'll take over his.
Yep.
All right. He pops into existence. Cigarette, sunglasses.
Oh, you too?
Why are you wearing
Did
sunglasses?
everybody get some except Hagtha?
Yeah.
Hagtha got peace and quiet. The thing everyone truly seeks.
Yes.
Yeah, he's just like.
Hagtha's the true winner here.
You're oddly relaxed for this morning. Why are you wearing sunglasses?
Why are you naked?
Because it's the morning.
Uh-huh.
I met someone. We had a date. It worked out.
I see that.
Yes.
Hence no pants. Sorry.
Well,
I mean, I can. If it's too early for you, it can pop you back to your dimension.
No, we're good.
If you want to meet him, he's in the shower. We can wait a little bit.
No, I'll get the details about your no pants flute dance later, but.
Pops into existence.
Why are you smoking?
Stinks like sex in here.
Oh.
Actually, it still smells like roses because that little lapel.
Because, I'm really good at what I do, and I deserve a cigarette.
What did you do to his office?
Nothing.
So you're good at doing nothing?
Exactly.
Right.
Bingo.
Did he eventually show up?
Oh, yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and you let him know everything that was going on? Showed him the documents?
He found those.
Okay. Why are you so smug?
I don't know.
Even I can tell you're smug. You're really laying it on thick.
You may be looking at the new assistant director of the new master of coin.
He gave you a job?
Because I did my research and I found his boss being a total idiot. And now I have
In other
access.
words, you showed him the fraudulent documents.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
But you didn't say I couldn't take credit.
You're right. That wasn't a thing. Just remember you have to declare all income that you get from this world and that the collective gets first dibs. Roughly, if I remember correctly, about a 70% claim, especially if you're at a familiar status. Also, we're only here for like maybe 2 more weeks.
God damn it. All right, fine.
You can if you like, we can keep there. I'll just need to call on you whenever I need you. If you want to hang out there, do some work.
No,
It's nice to see you like working hard to earn your money.
I didn't work hard at
Nothing.
all.
Well, it's a nice change of pace. It looks good on you.
Yeah. I broke into somebody's office. I drank. He came in. I was in a complete stupor and might have swiped the key to the vault.
Why did you swipe the key to the vault?
Because I go in there and turn my light on, and it's like a disco ball of shiny. It was a drunk idea, okay? Not my best idea.
All right, no, it's okay. Just don't steal anything and make sure you put the key back.
Okay.
Remember, we're here to make the worlds better, not rob them.
I totally made it better.
All right. Plus, I hear stories all the time about drakes who are found in vaults and are, put to the slaughter for no reason.
Well, that would be dragons. But I'm a drake.
Drakes are a type of dragon. Did no one tell you this, that you're a type of dragon?
I know I'm a dragon. I'm dragon adjacent.
Yes, yeah, so just whatever. Just don't steal anything. Yes. Do you want breakfast? I'm about to go make some breakfast.
Yes.
All right.
I'll heat the pan up.
Oh, no worries. I brought my my little pick machine. It should plop out some pancakes, no problem.
Plop and pancakes. Not a good combination of words.
Look, it's how it works. You insert the flour and everything else through the front. It's baked through the pig, and it plops out the backside.
Crazy.
They're perfectly good pancakes.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that. Let's find a new word other than plop. Also, you think your boyfriend has booze? I'm gonna go find out. And he scampers off.
Right. Anyway, yeah. I guess I knock on the door of the bathroom, let him know that I'm gonna be making some breakfast, and then get back to doing the thing.
Okay.
Do you want me to make you any?
Sure.
Pancakes, homemade.
Cool. It's been a while.
Yeah, and Greg pulls out a boar statue that, yeah, sure enough, he puts the mix in through the front, puts in milk, all this other stuff, and eventually at the backside, plops. And Greg will, it sounds like plop.
and with the fact the first plop cutter like pokes his head out of a cabinet was like, okay, it actually makes the plop sound?
It makes a plop sound, yeah.
Okay, you can keep it.
Then if
That's
you
the
put
cabinet.
the plate here and you reach under it here and you squeeze here, syrup comes out.
Oh.
You want one?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, breakfast is made. Eventually, Xavier comes out and breakfast is had. Clothes are retrieved. And you make your way to Sara Markee's
I do use like my wireless connection through Pi to Arrow to check up on my hammer. Is that goddamn hammer ready?
Roll a d6.
Okay, let's use the new one. My new, brand new, fancy, spiky gold one.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 6, good sir.
Cool. So, it is printed, as in it has made its way to the ship. However, have you ever downloaded something and it's at 100% but it keeps going?
Yes.
Install fail.
It's doing that at the moment.
So help me God, Ray. I've been asking for this thing for months, not weeks, months.
I know. I know. And you'll have it. I have to drain every ounce of torture for this hammer I can.
Oh, you may regret that.
So eventually everyone convenes roughly the same time to the breakfast awaiting in Sara Markee's office.
Hey guys. Sorry, I didn't really leave any messages or anything. I'm okay.
He got him some.
Nope, nobody asked.
I don't care. I figured I'd announce it. The nerd got laid.
How'd you know?
What?
I summoned him to the apartment to check up on him.
No, that's not what he said.
Wait, how you asked how he knows? Cutter knows. Wait.
There's more than one nerd in our party?
What?
Yeah.
Hagtha, did you go home with someone?
No.
I mean, that's it. That's all I can
finally-
figure out. That's the only other nerd we could really have in the group who might get laid.
Oh, this is gonna be
I
great.
got some
And he's doing the happy stomps on your shoulder.
Ow! Ow! Sensitive! Ow!
Oh, sorry. Switches to the other one.
That's better. A little lower. Well, I mean, Elion, who else?
Breakfast looks amazing.
I mean, I already ate. Hagtha, do you
Okay.
know who he's talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And
You got like a mouthful of bacon or whatever.
And
Whatever
it's
that
at this moment that you know the scene from Anchorman where he's sitting in his office with the guys.
Yes. And he yells out, yeah. Yep.
Me and Veronica Corningstone had sex
We're virgin love.
in a full-on nookie moment. Basically the same thing.
And
Does she know this?
And exactly at the period or the exclamation point at the end of that sentence, Sara, in a lightly flowing, like silk-like fabrics dress, blows through the door. Well,
Leaving nothing to the imagination.
essentially. And she comes in and says, well, if you say it like that.
Oh. Okay, I get it. Are you allowed to do that?
Of course, I'm my own woman.
Not you, him.
No, not you.
Why wouldn't I?
Aren't you like supposed to be, keeping yourself for the glory of your father?
It was glorious.
Well, I mean, imagine it would be,
And
but
she
isn't
did
it
call me daddy a lot. So I guess both those things were present in said conversation. So I guess
I was just sitting at the breakfast bar, just like,
Is this actually happening?
like if she had popcorn, she'd be sitting there just like, just sitting there and just watching the chaos. This is better than
Right.
whatever
Alright.
that is.
No, that's just interesting. I never really pegged you as someone having urges.
I mean, he has multiple people at once.
Well, yeah, but none of them are necessarily. Inoki himself is not necessarily in control.
and I'm pretty sure every single one of those people showed up last night.
Oh, they did, darling. Now we could discuss this further, or if would you like to know about
No.
your mission and
Let's
what information I
actually-
could present you?
Let's move on. Yeah, let's move on from this topic.
You had so many questions. I mean, did you know that it glows? Like, I know my eyes glow, but I mean,
Hagtha's just kind of like,
He's clearly never been with a paladin before. Anyways,
I think it's more of an astral elf thing.
anyways, I have some advice.
is that why you were saying smite me, smite me?
Yes, darling.
Anyway, advice.
Hagtha
yes,
leans over to Oosh.
advice.
Hagtha, you lean over to Oog, and if a shadow could blush, he's doing it.
He's slightly pink. He's no longer black. He's now like a
He's
dark
got
pink.
gray. He's got light gray cheeks.
All right, Diaz. So, the way I can see this, you could do it one of three ways. You can make a mad dash to the top of the Risco crime family and take out the kingpin and see what happens. You could trim the family tree, take out pieces here and there, watch it collapse in on itself, and at a weak moment, drive the dagger in the ribs. Or you could start with the people that hate you the most out of the Rico crime family.
Kyle.
Kyle loves us.
Kyle,
We give him cookies. He loves us.
I'm
I've already planned to like build an entire like rave dance studio for
that
him.
Kyle. Oh, didn't realize he was in the tree. Anyways, there are two of the top end horses of the family. That would be
Heartbreaker and Bonebreaker.
yes. Their real names are Sue and Lilith. Sue being the terrible bull and Lilith being the tiefling.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
I think she
Wait.
tried hitting on me and I totally blew
Wasn't
it.
the Minotaur a guy? But he goes by Sue?
Yes, apparently his parents
Never heard of a
hated
boy
him.
named Sue?
Apparently his parents hated him.
That's great. I love it.
So they are the top end forces for the crime family, and when you manage to piss them off, you don't tend to live long. I'm surprised you haven't had an encounter so far, a random one at that. There is.
We've been pretty careful, and the hats of disguise have helped.
Luckily you've taken those precautions, but I feel your luck will run out eventually. So, the key players of the family. Pulls out.
Oh, that's right. We still have this mission to do, don't we? Hagtha's just like exacerbated. She's tired.
It's been an exhausting last few days.
Right.
Been a
and
lot
you don't-
exhausting past couple months.
Yes. And you don't have a lot of time left, darlings. So, at the very top sits Zyben Risco. Or Zabian, excuse me, Zabian. He had a wife, but she passed, but before she passed, she gave birth to the twins. You have Arafuku Risco, also known as Ru, and Zal Risco.
One of them handles the magic trade, and then the other one... God, that's notes from a long while ago.
Ru is the head of security for the family,
That's what it was.
and Zal handles magical things of that nature. He also is a bit more religious in his affairs. Not like our newly disgraced friend, the former Master of Coin, who I saw being escorted rather quickly out of town this morning. On my walk, happened to go by there. It was lovely.
When did you have time for a walk? Yeah, make breakfast.
One, I have staff. Two,
Oh, that's right.
two, you figure things out.
She only needs 4 hours of trance.
I only need 4 hours of trance.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
There is Charlie, who's a captain of the group. He's a bug baron, head of the distributing of all the illicit drugs. Horrible, horrible person. We have one Fallon Tree. He's a gnomish fellow.
He runs that magic item shop that Hagtha went to.
Yes, he does.
And we've heard that name before somewhere too.
You need anything magical in the city, Fallon is your gnome.
Oh, we heard about him when we were getting our outfits.
Yes.
Also, when we were, he's also the designer of a lot of the magical traps and stuff in the House of Coin.
Yep. Yep.
Yes,
he does a lot around the city.
Well, when you are as successful as magic at him as he is, you tend to get subcontracted out for lots of things.
Clearly.
Yes, he likes to make, catalog, and find magical items. You already know about Sue and Lilith, and apparently Kyle. But that is the top of the tree of the Risco crime family.
Now, with our agreement with you, Miss Markee, you want us to remove Charlie, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
that
Charlie.
Was the other target.
Yes, Charlie would be nice to have removed and not out of the way in some manner. I know some of you are a little touchy about killing, or slaying, or whatever it is.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm warming up to it, considering I slayed that ass.
That's nice you think so.
I think at that point, Greg would just kind of smack Elion up the back of the side of the head like, dude,
What?
chill the frick out about this. It was your first time. Literally cool your jets. It's not that big of a deal.
Well, so yeah, it was my first time, but I
You don't need it. A lot of people enjoy discretion when it comes to things like this. Like, in private is one thing, but like, when you're in front of other people besides your partner, discretion is one of the better things to go with.
But you and Hagtha are my partners.
We're your partners in your job. We're talking about romantic partner. You don't hear me telling you about what happened last night with me and mine.
Oh, what'd you do?
I'm not going to tell you because that's in poor taste.
Oh, it was yucky?
No, it was fine.
Gentlemen, can we focus?
Fine.
I'm sorry. Yes. No worries. We're gonna stop talking.
Personally, I would take out the enforcers. They will be the biggest threat. If you start clipping away at the family tree, the enforcers will get pulled in, and towards the end, you don't want to fight Lilith and Sue, and whatever tricks Zabian has up his sleeve. Besides, you take out the leader of the enforcers, the other smaller time enforcers will be probably a lot less likely to pursue you. You'd at least put them on their heels.
I think it'd be easy to lay a trap for Lilith and Sue.
It could be.
Well, I mean, we might need your help with that.
How so?
Well, we escaped. Well, I escaped. They rescued me from them when they were questioning me. I'm sure that might not look good on their record with the rest of the family for them to have allowed someone to get out of their grasp.
Did we? Oh, did we ever find out who the fucker was with the?
The cats?
Yeah.
He was a gnome that
That
was
was no, it was a
part
he was a goblin, but I think he could also change his shape.
shapeshifter.
I think he was supposed to be a shapeshifter.
What
I need
if
to look
that?
Oh,
back through my notes.
wasn't he the head of security? I thought.
No, you must be talking about what is his name? Rack
Yeah.
Calmore. He's
Yeah,
a
that's it is. Heartbreaker, Bonebreaker, Creepy Couple Enforcer. Um, Goblin's name was Rack. He's possibly a shapeshifter. No one I don't think anyone knew for sure what his race was.
yes. Rumor has it he never. I haven't had any direct dealings with him. He is sort of a loosely a third-party contractor with them, but does I would say he's more than that because he almost seems to exclusively work for them. He seems to be the information guy, the spy, if you will. Knows a little bit about everything or a lot about anything.
Do you know how he is on loyalty?
I mean, if he's exclusively theirs, I'm guessing loyalty is.
Well, most people's loyalty can be bought in some fashion. Maybe not coin, but in some way.
Okay.
I don't care about his loyalty. I just don't ever want to see those cats again.
Well, I mean, regardless, my idea is they probably might have lost some credit, especially if word got out that you two had managed to rescue me, and they might be looking to regain some credibility by, say, tracking me down.
That would
If
absolutely
we
be it.
can set up, yeah, if we can find a good location that we can set up for as a trap or something. Miss Markee, you might be able to, through your employees, leak information to Sue and Lilith about where I am.
I could, but a
And then we could
possibility.
and then we can probably lure them to that location and take them out that way.
Did you ever hear anything about the location of any of Greg's gear that was taken from him?
Oh, those would be the manor. They collect
Mm,
trophies, among other things. They are quite the violent pairing, the violent couple.
so it would be in their possession. All right.
Yes, conquests are small yet big. Every kill is a conquest. Every win is worth gorging themselves.
Yeah. So, all right.
Well, let's complete our contracted obligations first, and let's take care of Charlie.
Right. Now, Charlie was a bugbear. He formerly, if I remember correctly, he used to be a half elf, but he had fled to a druid um, group in a nearby forest who he convinced that he was in danger, and then they transformed him into a bugbear, after which he killed them all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we know if there are any survivors of that druid circle, Miss Markee?
As far as I know, no.
Okay. All right. head-destroying horrible person, bugbear. What do you guys think? Good way to go about going after this guy.
I could figure out where he is.
That would help a lot.
But we also want to make sure we're doing something that isn't going to be compromising to Elion's moral character.
He can
The
set
contract
you-
states that we have to remove his presence from here. It doesn't mean that we necessarily have to kill him. But
Right.
if he attacks us
So-
and we have to defend ourselves, that's different.
I don't see that encounter going any other way but him attacking you. You
We can attempt to capture him. We can start off diplomatic,
this is
but push comes to shove, we will have to fisticuffs.
this
As like she says that tentacles come up and just like
this
Yeah.
this being is
Doozy.
responsible for thousands of deaths across the city. He spills these drugs and garbage into these communities to suck the golden life out of them. He doesn't care if someone overdoses and dies.
most dealers don't. But
It's his.
for Elion's sake,
He's
for
directly
Elion's sake.
responsible for it, and I to assure you, Elion, that this is evil incarnate.
be that as it may, for Elion's sake, we will try and do this his way.
Even the most chaotic evil demon doesn't deserve to be murdered,
Then we try
Remove-
and capture him.
banished. There are options for everything. But
Then we-
self-defense is also an option too. If you believe that he will attack us and there's no other way other than to put him down to stop him from causing more harm to myself or my friends, then so be it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But our agreement is that we will remove him, and we will.
And
Yeah.
I have full faith that you can do whatever it is you need to do to fulfill your side of the bargain.
Alright. So where can we find him?
Where indeed? Give me a moment. Feel free to whatever.
Oh, she's gonna continue stuffing her face.
She walks by Elion and runs her finger across your
Mhm.
shoulders as she walks by.
All right.
Can't
So
stand up right now.
It may end up being we just have to take a direct route.
It's the pleats.
It's the pleats.
It's an optical illusion.
As soon as she leaves the room, I'll try to contact Arrow and ask her if my request for the wand has come through.
Remind me which one.
I sent it to you in the Zoom chat.
Oh,
The wand? What kind of wand?
I thought you already had one. Oh wait,
She didn't send it
like
to
I
me
said,
yet.
what kind of wand?
She accepted the request. I just haven't heard anything back from it. And that's not a wand; it's a rod. See? Click.
Request has been granted. And just literally waiting for you to hit like the button on the watch to shoot it down.
Oh,
Why can't I do it with the hammer?
poof! Ah,
But be known, this you look at this rod and a message pops up, or Arrow speaks up. It says, the one rod we had was badly damaged in battle. You'll probably only get 2 chances at this before the rod breaks.
Oh.
What kind of rod did he just teleport to himself?
Rod of banishment.
You want to cast him into another plane?
It's not killing him.
Nope.
Agreed.
I don't have something like that.
It's not like any of us have watched Stranger Things. Banishment totally always is a good idea.
5-dimension door.
Listen, Vecna's a different issue. All we have to do is just call up Cass and we're good to go. More D&D lore nerds.
Nerds!
That could be a very effective way of deposing him.
I'll wait till afterwards because I have a theory for the next season and I'm just gonna shut up.
Yep, let's stay on topic.
Yep.
Also, can one of you teleport me up to the ship so I can maybe get my hammer? I don't have
Greg,
a watch,
Greg,
so I can't beam stuff down.
Yeah, about that. Why don't you have your watch again?
Because I jumped through a window to rescue someone, and I got captured.
Because you got it taken away.
Here, Greg.
Yeah?
Hagtha.
Why are we still on this? I've already apologized for this, and I already took all the procedure to deactivate the watch so they can't get anything out of it.
You hope. You hope they can't get anything out of it.
They can't. I locked out the systems. They can't. They don't even have my access codes to cancel the cancellation. Like, it's not Izzet technology, but the collective technology is pretty good.
Oh, yeah? Then why are they still running on Windows 98?
Look somewhere. Ray starts dying. The world starts shuddering. Look, it's not Izzet technology, admittedly. If it was Izzet technology, it would have blown up by now. But I have faith in the protocols that they put in there. That also doesn't change my question. Can someone teleport me up to the ship so I can get my hammer?
Yeah, Hagtha gave you her watch.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't use your watch.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because
you need to take me with you up to the thing.
Can I finish breakfast?
I will take him up.
Elion, take me up to the ship.
Some of us didn't get laid last night.
Oh, I did.
Where's the mimosas? Hagtha needs a mimosa.
Discretion, Elion. Discretion.
So you
Give me
get
my
to
goddamn hammer.
You get to the ship. The rod is sitting there at the magical 3D printer. It is set in the all done tray, kind of like a slide out.
Oh, don't forget, you got to break off those little forms.
Yep, no worries, I got it.
And you see the hammer sitting there, just a little loading circle.
The hammer itself on the device is in the loading.
the symbol for the loading is just a hammer spinning.
Yeah, because Dust Crusher is a rod with a piece and it creates a magical hammer.
Yeah,
that is in the loading phase. Ray, how much do you want to regret this? Just saying, this is the first time you've made me wait for an item.
Greg, what does buffering mean?
As you send that message down, there's a slight ding on the machine.
What is
Dusk hammer downloaded, printed, accept, yes or no.
Yes.
And Dusthammer falls out of the machine.
Add to a
Oh,
credit.
you
Appar-
scratched it.
So apparently Hagtha's been missing 2 known spells. I was supposed to have 10. I only know 8. And I can get 5th level spells, but at the 4th level, I can cast if I choose, I could do banishment.
Oh, were you missing a spell?
I was missing 2.
Well, that was because Greg,
Stop
old Joe.
blaming me.
No, old Joe. It was, well, Greg, old Joe is holding you back. Now you're focused, and you can.
I can
Clearly.
actually, yes,
There you go. You are
that's
focused.
cool. Yeah, so I could do banishment, which is level 4, or I can do
No, you said you had 2 slots, right?
yes. So I could do banishment. Sorry, I'm just gonna do this
you need
real
a
quick.
5th level spell.
I do.
Ooh, let me take a gander.
I
I'm
was
pretty sure I can-
eyeballing teleportation circle.
No.
No, planar
Takes too
bar
long.
binding.
You don't need it.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Negative.
We have watches for that,
That's very
and
true.
a couch.
Hold monster. No, I think
Not
tentacles.
terrible.
5th level for warlock.
Contact other plane. Clone of cold. Okay,
If you want, are you wanting something that's offensive or something more like utility or something in between?
I feel like I want to be. Yeah, more combat, I think.
Okay.
That's like
For warlock,
negative energy flood. What's that?
I was gonna say negative energy flood, synaptic static, or instantaneous high
Synaptic
damage.
static. Synaptic
Yeah.
static is gross.
Plus, it's an intelligence save too,
Yeah.
which is.
Okay.
Is
But it says a creature with
rarer.
an intelligence score of 2 or lower can't be affected by this spell. Well, how
If
many
it's
are
if a creature has an intelligence of 2 or lower, it's a plant.
Yeah. and it's anywhere within 120 feet that you can see. You cause a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, so it could be multiple.
It's
for
8d6 psychic.
each creature.
Target is muzzled for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and
Target
subtracts
has-
number from its roll. It's also a big debuff, so it's a really good spell. I'm
Yeah.
also always partial to Wall of Light, because Wall of Light is awesome.
No, I think synapse static.
But Synaptic Static, I think, would probably be a good one for you.
Yeah, that fits Hagtha too.
Yeah.
And with all the mental distress she's had lately, it's her projecting it.
It's stored up mental anguish from old Joe.
Yeah.
And you are
And now
down
she's finally
dropping that on people. You're weaponizing it.
Yep.
I will
Alright.
weaponize my trauma.
I just need 1 more.
Okay. This is gonna change a lot of what I do. Having this goddamn hammer.
Summon abjuration, summon elemental. I've already got Ook. Sickening radiance. I have. Psychic.
Well, that's your 2 spells, Banishment and Synaptic Static. You said
Yeah.
you only had 2 spell slots open?
Yeah. What did
2
I?
known slots? You said Banishment and Synaptic Static?
Oh, I wasn't 100% on banishment, but I can if that's.
Even outside of this context, Banishment is a great spell to have. Especially if someone summons something.
Yeah.
And you do Banishment on them, they fail to save. Oh, your summon's gone.
Yeah.
From
no.
another plane, instantly it just stays there forever.
Yeah. So I'm good now.
Okay.
I'm like, why do I feel like I don't have as much as I should? Because I didn't.
Ooh-wee.
8d6 for synaptic static.
I mean, you could always do for your 4th level instead of banishment if you don't want banishment. The psychic lance one.
I was looking. I think banishment would be fine, especially if since you just got that rod.
Yeah. So banishment is a concentration.
which she's good at because.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have advantage on it
Base.
because you have Forecaster, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was even going to suggest, if we're doing this rod thing, let's hand that over to Hagtha because she can hold concentration on it.
You don't
But
have
if
to
you
hold
have that and then she has the spell, we got
With
two
the-
people who can do banishment.
with the rod. You don't have to hold concentration.
Oh, it's just well, I mean, this way too. We still have two people who can do banishment, and then we have banishment as a permanent, long-term.
Yeah. Well,
in our arsenal.
Hagtha could do the banishment and then use the rod as a backup in case hers fails for some reason. Excuse me.
Anyway, Greg is going to settle down for a short rest.
Okay.
I am attuning to this goddamn hammer. I am getting rid of the hat of disguise because I don't care if they find me or not. I will destroy them.
You have.
And I'm switching my armor back to infiltrator.
Somebody gave me a hammer.
Somebody gave me a hammer.
Somebody gave me the glory of the sun. Oh, such a sexy hammer. Okay. I can die happy now.
Okay. So, you have your hammer.
I check on Kyle. How's Kyle doing?
He is actually sitting in a chair reading a book.
Somebody
Aw,
switched
you
Kyle.
read.
What book is he reading? Kyle, what you reading there?
You go up to him and you realize there are eyeballs painted on his eyes. He is actually passed out.
Okay.
Who is he trying to fool?
He's not in school.
He's up here by himself for the most part. Who is he trying to fool?
You know, for a second I was worried he was starting to get smart, but nope. This is
Accurate.
right where
What was the book?
He is staying in his lane.
What was he trying to read?
Advanced mathematics.
Greg, the book
What?
is upside down.
Yeah, I know. That's my book. Why do you think it has such dog-eared pages?
You're the worst type of people.
What? It's my book.
So,
All right, we should head back down.
you zap back
Unless
down.
do you want to get any more bragging out of your system before we head back down?
What do you mean?
Well, you just seemed like you were like really into trying to like show off that you had some action last night. Do you want to get any more of that out of your system now before we head back?
Well, I mean, I did a thing, and I was excited about it, and I wanted to share it with my friends. I wasn't trying to brag. I was just sharing a good time.
Okay, just maybe be a little bit more conscious of
I'm
sharing
awake.
that in front of Hagtha, who didn't get any.
Oh,
And for the record, I
well,
broke
I mean, we
Xavier's
did
back.
just kill her last boyfriend.
Hagtha's love life is very complicated.
It is exceptionally complicated.
We have the
Very.
cosmos in the balance, and we're just like, so do you want to brag or anything about?
So you want to finish kissing
Hagtha
and
just
telling?
broke up.
Oh no, we kissed, and he didn't want to talk about it at all. So it was no kiss and tell there.
What, did you want to talk about that?
Nope, let's go. Poof. Hi, Hagtha.
She's
have a
like down
hammer.
her third mimosa.
I have a hammer.
Is that orange juice? Oh, I love one of those.
Oh, there's champagne in this, bud.
Halfway down his throat, like, oh, well, it didn't taste bad. I haven't had alcohol.
I love you guys.
It's like the really. No, it's Ms. Marquise. I almost. Never mind.
Yes.
Top notch.
No.
Probably a bad idea.
Greg
that he
sits
drank
down to
alcohol.
attune to Dusk Crusher and resituate his armor to Infiltrator because now I have a insane melee weapon.
Yes.
So
So,
beautiful. It's like polishing it.
you guys wait and snack and chat, and roughly an hour goes by when Sarah comes back into the room. Well, turns out, my darlings, that somebody has seen Charlie outside of his usual little hovel.
Okay, where would that be?
He's at a bar in the crag.
We've been there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've been to a bar. Is that the only bar? Is that the kind of place the crag is? There's one bar.
I
No,
thought the
there's
crag
one
was a
there.
big mountain on Nickelodeon.
That's that too. But that's a different universe. We haven't gone to the Nickelodeon universe yet.
The secret hidden temple. What? Never mind.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Thank you.
Out, he's actually, for him, hobnobbing it. He's at the tap room, or whatever it's called.
Which one?
What room?
House?
The Faps room.
I bet it's really sticky in there.
Yes, the Thap's Tavern.
Faps Tavern.
That's where we had originally started, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is sticky there. The floor is kind of...
Apparently, he did some sort of drug deal and has made a lot of money, and he's doing some out in the open partying. He's clearly on some of his own supply.
And if movies has taught us anything.
That's bad.
All right.
You could go surprise him with whatever tricks you have.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Are we planning on just nuking the tavern, or are we planning on, staking out, waiting for him to leave, and then jumping him?
I mean, if it's the same tavern from last time, I might be more... I might be down for nuking it.
I mean, they gave us like an entire floor.
I almost died stepping out of there.
I technically did step out through the window and almost died. Well, it might just be... Well, again, do we want to just go in there and literally start a bar fight, or are we wanting to go in there, wait things out, or, maybe someone
Or do we
goes in
want to figure
there...
out where his supply is, so we can get rid of it?
Well, if we know where he is, I could just banish him.
We could. What do you think, Captain Hagtha?
I'm sorry, what?
You're technically still captain. You haven't revoked your right to be captain. So you are in charge of this outfit.
How many times do I have to tell you?
But you don't tell me.
Yes, I do!
You say you don't actually say, you haven't actually straight up rejected the position.
Yes, I have!
You just said you don't want it. You've never actually said so and so take over.
I think that's her saying that she rejects the... Okay.
Who would you like then to lead this outfit?
How about we just not use titles? How about we just go?
And what? Just be a gang?
Yeah.
But we're not. We're like a whatever. All right. Probably let's go scope it out. He might have a bunch of supporters in the tavern. So let's scope it out. Let's see what he's got at his disposal, and then decide from there whether we want to take him there or wait until after he decides that he's going to pass out and go home, or pass out there.
Or couldn't we just tap him with the rod of banishment and
We could, but it
vanish.
might be a good idea to wait. It might be not be a safe place to just go in there, tap him with the rod, and then try and walk out casually.
Yeah,
Especially
it
if
is
he's a
not a
loud
safe
partier.
place.
Which is why let's go there and let's scope it out first. Is what I'm saying. Let's go there, let's scope it out. If it's just him making a whole bunch of noise, sure, let's go in there, poke him with the rod, and send him to wherever that thing is going to send him. Alternatively, if that ends up being, though, that there's a lot of men that he has in there, a lot of people he's got in there with him also partying, they may notice him suddenly vanishing and may notice the person standing right next to where he was who's not part of their gang. I'm just saying, let's be smart about this. Is that
I
tracking?
I
Following?
I can poof people to other planes.
We got options, yeah. So,
Like I
You
can
could also be
do
invisible.
yeah.
oh, that's true. That's true.
I could probably also blind everybody.
That's true. Let's head down there and let's take a look first.
Yeah. Scope the scene, as some would say.
Yep. Let's scoop this out. Scope this out. Whatever.
Alrighty then. So, you leave Sarah's and make your way down into the crag. It is gross and smelly as usual, but it's got a different kind of stank to it because it's not raining today. It is human.
Gross.
Ugh.
Gross.
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
Meh.
Mm,
Ugh.
Yep.
mm-mm.
Yep. You feel
Pray
moist.
for rain.
You feel moist
Mm.
walking through the air.
Mm-mm.
Moist.
Moist.
It's not that. I remember that there was dumpsters like right next to the door.
Yep.
You're swimming through the stench of whatever is. Mm-mm. I cast smite on nature. Stop it.
So, you go down and you find your places here to scope out this particular bar. You see. What do you see? I need perception checks to see what you see.
Cutter's with us now again. So I'm actually going to have Cutter make this check for me. I will give Cutter the help action.
Hagtha got 12.
I need to find where Cutter is, gosh darn it. Cutter! Come back to me.
24. Oh, actually. Yep, 24.
Trick, trick, trick. Trick, trick, trick. Trick, 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 trick. Spider. It's not in this book. Is it in this one? Yeah, should be in this one. Yep. All right, Cutter's perceptions +3.
That's a lot.
18 for Cutter.
18 for Cutter.
I have Cutter back. I'm so happy.
You see this bar. It is open. The door is to the bar is open. And sitting outside at these round tables that would like have an umbrella and stuff on them, but in this world they don't. Goblins. And you hear a ruckus coming from the inside.
Is there a map?
Does it? There is a map.
Oh, okay. I just don't see it.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta send you there.
It hasn't turned into a battle yet.
Oh.
There, if you'd like to look at the map. There you go.
Okay.
So there be a ruckus coming from inside onto areas there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
I want to use my hat of disguise. to make me look at like literally anything else other than who I am from the last time I was here.
Done.
Greg is not attuned to his head of disguise, so Greg looks like Greg.
Oh, yeah, that requires attunement. I can't do that. Cool.
Ooh-wee. Nope, I don't have that.
Oh,
You still have a
Hagtha.
cloak. Toss that down there. Cloak down there. There is there.
Ding dong dong ding.
Hagtha, you should still have your head of disguise attuned.
Yeah.
Do you want to scout here?
Why not? Let me just make sure.
Make sure you want to scout here.
No, make sure I still have. Yeah, I had a disguise. Okay. Yeah, no, she'll Yeah, she'll disguise herself accordingly.
You disguise yourself accordingly,
Yeah. And
and you guys headed towards the bar.
yeah.
All right, so you head on in.
My oogie oog.
I'm gonna send Cutter with you
Okay.
to just kind of right on your shoulder as you're seeing eye Drake or something. Greg's gonna hide. I'm gonna.
He's
have
my
Greg-
emotional support Drake.
Yep. That way, though, I can spy through his eyes.
Nope. Don't need to see papers.
No, he has a vest.
With it,
Yes.
with advantage, make deception checks, please.
Perception? Or
Deception.
deception.
You're being
For
Yeah. Oh, I actually get
for
plus 3.
sneaking in because this is odd hours for a bar, and there's goblins out front. This is the first time you've seen goblins here. Probably.
Greg is staying outside. Does Cutter need to make a deception check?
Yeah.
Okay. You said with advantage?
Yes,
Okay.
because you guys have the disguises.
19?
19. All right. Elion?
Oh, I can't. I don't have a disguise.
So you're hanging outside with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Cutter rolled a 10.
A 10.
He's kind of shiny, but he's got the vest on. Service Drake. Do not pet.
The goblins don't eye Hagtha. There's a suspicious air to them about looking at this drake that is on her shoulder.
That makes sense.
They all stop talking and drinking and laughing, and they're all just kind of stares at the drake.
I feel like Cutter would preen with all the attention on him.
Yeah, he probably
He'd
does.
kind of, yes, look at me. Look at how marvelous I am.
Yes.
Until he hears one of them goes, "There's some meat."
Meat's on the menu.
Shiny stacks.
Meat's back on the menus, boys.
I'm far too expensive for you.
Take me out to dinner first.
Longshape's
Give me a
probably
pile of
stole
gold.
dragon. Me want dragon. Me want shoulder dragon.
Well, you can go find my cousins. They're in a cave nearby.
You're here now.
And my cousins are over there.
Me like you.
Yeah.
Not for sale, boys.
Oh.
I got his. Is that a barrier here?
It's like a front gate.
Oh, well, because she's gonna go into the bar.
Yeah, I assume you've walked through and
Yeah, whatever
into
all
the bar.
this.
Yeah. And as you get into the bar, you notice there's a few more, well, types, humans, other types of creatures that all are drinking and having a good time. And there is, in the center of everyone, this gigantic bugbear.
Mm.
Fur is matted and greasy.
Ooh.
He has giant gauges in his ears and um, earrings, and he wears this like leather trench coat, but it's like piecemealed together, and it doesn't look. It's like someone trying to look something, but it's not, and it's out of place.
So what you're saying is he shops at Hot Topic.
In a way,
Hey.
in a way, he also has. You see, sitting on a chair near him, these two vicious-looking short swords that are pointed and cracked. The blades are chipped and they're rusty. You feel if you look at them too long, you might catch a disease.
Tetanus.
You might get tetanus, which Elion knows all about.
Yeah, Greg.
What?
He
What are
also,
you talking? We're literally just standing out here.
and which is surprising too. You're seeing swords. You know, you don't see a lot. You haven't seen a lot of swords, and he also has a longbow sitting with them, and it itself looks nasty. In fact, it looks like there's liquid dripping off of it. But he is there in the middle, drinking and having a good time, cheering success. Hagtha, what would you like to do?
She's gonna get a drink from the bar because she wants to use it in her hand, the hand that she has the bracer for communication with Elion.
Okay.
She's gonna, like, as she's drinking, she's gonna kind of talk to herself gently so that no one else can really hear her except for talking to Elion.
It is not the normal tabaxi that you know at the bar, Luna. It is a black dragonborn type. What can I get you?
Something wet.
All right, you with the party.
Sure.
All right, here you go. And he slides you something wet, and it literally looks like something wet.
All right.
Leans in close and says, "I'm Batman," and then walks
No,
away.
no, Batman. I wear hockey pads.
This whole time, Greg's been watching through Cutter's eyes, and I'm gonna use my familiar stuff. I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on Hagtha through Cutter to give her Cat's Grace. So you now have advantage on dexterity checks.
Why would I need dexterity? What do you expect to happen?
I don't know. I mean, you're gonna try and
By
poke a guy.
myself.
I'm thinking you might try to do something subtle, but you can't communicate this.
No.
You also don't take falling damage from falling 20 feet or less.
Oh, okay.
You can run upstairs, jump out a window. But I'm giving you Cat's Grace for whatever you might need this for. This lasts for up to an hour.
Okay.
So you have your drink. What do you want to do with it?
She's gonna give the guys full detail of what's in here, who and what. Pretty much the fact that our target is here. And what do we want to do? I could try and get him out. Don't know how well that's gonna go. Probably very poorly, because it is Hagtha who's trying to talk to somebody who's enormous. And yeah.
It's not the first time you talk to an enormous man.
This is true. But do I? What am I doing?
Elion, tell her that. Ask her if she thinks she can get close enough to banish him.
She can hear you. I just have to hold the button.
Oh, okay. Hagtha, do you think you can get close enough to banish him? Just
I wasn't holding the button.
hold the button.
Well, you didn't say so. I just told you that I could.
Hagtha.
I,
Do you think you can get close enough to banish him?
I just need to get in within like 60 feet, which I don't think is that big.
You're probably
within 60 feet. The bar's not like 60 feet long.
The
right?
the bar is 60 feet
It's a huge bar.
from the gate to the back wall.
Oh, gotcha.
Ah, cool.
So you're within range. Just, be subtle. I gave you a cat's grace spell, so you should be able to be subtle.
Oh, that was you? Okay. I thought I was just going crazy.
Well, it was me and Cutter. This isn't an awkward position for you, is it, Elion?
Yeah, a little.
Just, try and be subtle.
You do realize subtle is not my thing, right?
Why do you think I gave you cat's grace?
Fair enough.
And you hear in your head, Hagtha, I can help you.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's
I gotta spend a little bit of my juice, but I could make your spell subtle.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. She will try to attempt banishment on
All right, so
Chuck.
this
Go, Chuck.
Is it Chuck? I don't remember.
So Oog will spend 2. It's normally 1 to do this, but since he's using it to help his a paramour of a type, if you will, Oog can cast. You spend sorcery points and cast spells subtly, and he does this by moving the shadows around your hand. So it looks like your hand isn't moving, but when it is, it's really weird how he bends the light around your hand. So he spends his 2 points.
Okay.
You're going to cast your spell.
Mm-hmm.
What is the DC we're looking for here?
BC Charisma 18.
Ooh.
Because he's so charismatic.
Oh.
And it does say at higher levels when you cast using a 5th level or higher, you could target 1 additional creature for each slot level above 4th. So
you're sending him with one of his buddies?
Well, I don't want him to go by himself.
Just
the most scary maniacal thing we've done.
The closest person to him's getting banished as well.
Why not?
All right.
Ends up being
It's
the
just
party.
one
Hey, what are
less
you
person
doing?
to deal
Spilling
with.
your drink on me.
Yeah.
Oh, that might not be good.
Oh, there goes him and the bartender. Great.
Awesome.
No one's gonna notice that.
Okay, so it's a charisma save. How'd they do, Ray?
All right.
Damn it, Oog.
He's
You
got-
said
he's-
subtle.
He's got a thing that does help him a little bit here.
No.
Oh, he's got magic resistance?
It takes a saves in this particular case from a negative to a flat roll.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What dice to use? Oh boy. I gotta go grog.
Grog.
If I
Oh.
don't throw him.
He wants us to fight.
Yeah.
So we're 18, right?
No. Yes.
All right. I have the dice roll.
Why didn't you use the raised obsidian?
I have taken the picture of it.
Oh, you're gonna do
Because we're gonna find out next week.
monster.
But
Whether-
we still have time.
Monster.
We still have time.
Whether or not
No, he wants to do this on purpose.
whether or not the spell works. So, with that being said, it has been a wonderful game. I've enjoyed flirting with all of you.
That me. I'm just
We do
I'm
that.
just a spinster. Just
We do
drink
that
more
in person.
booze.
We're fine. Anyways, if you liked our show and definitely want to find out what happens next week, like and follow us here on YouTube. We could always use the likes and follows on our social media, which we are on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Collective Roles or the Collective Entertainment Network. You can email us at thecollectiveen@gmail.com if you want to reach out and talk to us. We'd be more than glad to hear from you. In fact, we look forward to it. Anyways, I have been your GM and your host, Raymond Hickey. This is my wonderful cast and crew, Brian, Amy, and Mason. We thank you, we love you, and we'll see you next time.